my wig just attacked you.
It just makes them smile, and you just see when people see themselves in the mirror. I love that feeling.
And I'm gonna tell you, I was scared because I was just like, oh my God, like I have not done that. I literally fell to my knees in my room. That just means that I'm just this, I'm just going to Walmart and I'm going to,
little pedals around.
I get the same. I mean, and it still didn't happen until Rihanna came with her 40 shades of Fenty. And that just happened just a few years ago.
Confidence doesn't come from other people. It comes from you, like the choices you make, and it's not the wins.
I'm just so excited about my future. I just retired from federal government. And so now this is the first time that I have the opportunity to do what I love. And so I feel like, and that's one of my worst fears, is to live my life without living.
You're listening to the Sandbox Collective Podcast, hosted by Leilani Wells. I'm a creative director and content marketing strategist. And this show is for the builders, innovators, creatives, and entrepreneurs creating in real time. Come tap in, get inspired, and move right into action. Welcome to the Sandbox. Let's play. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Sandbox Collective. I am so excited that I'm speaking like this. No, I'm just playing. So we are here today, and I am so just wonderfully just happy and warm and fuzzy and all the things because I got my two friends here. I have Danielle Fisher and Lisa Noble, and they are my Glam squad. Okay,
hey
so
guys.
We are here to talk all about being creatives and what it's like in their zone of genius as a creative. And we're going to dive into a little bit about you two and a little bit about what it's like to do what you do and just drink some wine that our lovely sponsor sent us. So, before I dive right in, I'm just going to share a little bit about our sponsor and because we do want to have a glass of wine immediately.
Yes, immediately.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I think we're ready for it. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and talk about our sponsor. Her name is Leslie Frelow. She is the owner and lovely, amazing woman and friend as well of the Wine Concierge. And we want to go ahead and read straight from her website because she has an incredible about section, and I can't say it better than what she shares about her mission and what she does for wine business owners. So I'm just going to jump right in. She says, "Welcome to the Wine Concierge community. The Wine Concierge is the love child of Vino 301 Wine Concierge, Maryland's wine tours experts. Why BIPOC and culturally diverse wines? Our goal is to be a platform to display craft wines produced by individuals who have been historically disenfranchised in the wine industry. Approximately 1% of BIPOC communities are represented in wine. It is a stereotype that only sweet or inferior wines are produced by these communities. Further, these communities lack access to financial resources to produce sizable productions for large distribution. As a result, their wines are not widely distributed or known. Our mission, in a small way, is to shine the proverbial light on these producers. Broadening awareness and availability is our mantra. Yep. It is our hope that more people will become aware and, most importantly, purchase and enjoy these wines so that the broader community will consciously seek these wines, thus changing their mindsets. We are building a community of wine lovers that crosses gender, racial, and economic lines. I think we have made an impact by continuing to request our distributors to seek certain brands. I have seen brands grow and become a part of the mainstream discussion. Changing mindsets so that more businesses grow and flourish are proud moments for me. Let's change mindsets. Cheers, my friend. Leslie Frelow, owner and chief discovery officer." So I want to.
So cool.
Right? Isn't
Yes.
I mean, I got to. That's our friend, okay?
Yes. And they
she's
are
doing-
all good.
They are all good.
Every wine I've
So-
ever had from her was
Yes.
really good. And what's really nice by her being a concierge, she will recommend certain wines for you depending on your palate.
Right.
Like when we've gone to different events, she's had certain wines and she's like, you should try this one because
she's gotten me to try some that I probably would never have thought of, and then I'm like, all right, Leslie, you got it. I like it
because you said so
yes,
really
cool.
good.
So y'all ready?
Okay, yes. So yes, is that the one we're going with?
Yes,
well,
we're going with the Blanc.
Oh, what's on there? Okay.
And doesn't she have like a subscription?
Yes,
That's really cool too, because you can get one. It's like you get wines per month.
Yeah.
So it's a way that you can
Awesome.
so you can go ahead and try some that you've never tried before, being part of the wine subscription.
So if you go to the wineconcierge.co, the wineconcierge.co, okay? Now, by the way, if you don't know how to spell concierge, it's CONCIERGE, okay? Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what she has here. So she has wine clubs, like you shared. She has monthly subscriptions. And then if you go to the website, you'll see 2026 top wine recommendations, like you shared. There's recommendations. She also has a way for you to shop wines and curated beers.
Thank you.
Gift cards, all of that. So go to her website. Go visit her website at thewineconcierge.co.
Look, I'm acting like I know what I'm doing.
We are about. Yeah, I don't know how to properly, but I'm gonna drink this, and we're gonna do a cheers. So while Danielle pours, I just want to say. So Danielle came in from the East Coast, and Lisa, thank you, ma'am. And Lisa came in from Detroit. I'm in Kalamazoo.
Detroit, thank you.
Yes, Detroit.
Detroit.
And we've been having fun. You guys have been here. This is day 2, and this vision has come together. It's been nice, and you guys Lisa, you rolled in last minute and were like, "I'll save the day and be your makeup artist."
Yes. I don't know why you didn't think of me before, but okay.
You know why? You know why? Tell the truth.
I'll tell the truth. Yes, I had said maybe I'm not gonna do it. Do makeup artistry for a while, but I'm back. I'm back to it. It's fun.
What made you change your mind and come back to it?
I think I just needed kind of a hiatus. I had an illness, and then I was just tired. I hustled. I was really hustling and doing the makeup artistry thing, and I just needed a little break. But I came back because I was like, I'm getting more and more people asking me for it, and it always was fun to me. Like when we would go out of the country, and I would do makeup there, and just beautifying, if that's a word, beautifying women. It just makes them smile, and you just see when people see themselves in the mirror. I love that feeling, so I decided to come back to it. So
Beyonce got bootylicious in the dictionary, right? So we can say whatever we want.
Beautify, if it's not a word, now it's a word.
Now it's gonna be in a dictionary.
Per the Vivid Glam.
Cheers.
You gotta get on here.
What about you, Danielle? What got you in? Oh, well, you know what? I didn't even ask. Okay, say what got you into. Good. Actually, say who got you into fashion stuff.
Okay. Because see, she wants all the credit.
She wants all the credit. She gave you your skills. She gave you your talents.
So, somebody named Leilani, when we were in the Dominican Republic, and we were sitting next to each other, and you just asked me, and I was like, huh? And I'm gonna tell you, I was scared because I was just like, oh my God, like I have not done that. Like I dress myself, and I know, like I'm really into clothes and jewelry. Like everything is excess for me. Like excess shoes, excess jewelry, excess clothes. But I guess I felt, my girlfriend, Dr. Rhonda, encouraged me to go ahead and do it because I had styled her for her photo shoot that she had for her book. And so I didn't really think of it like that. I'm like, I just know I want my girl to look good. Like, I just want her to, and I need to zhuzh her up a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's how that started. And then, I mean, you and I had met before, but I guess then this, I didn't know at the time, but I guess you were thinking about this whole idea here. And so, yeah, that's how that came about. And I was like, I prayed about it, and I just said, okay, well, the door opened, so I'm going to walk through.
In Punta Cana.
Yes. Yes.
I love that you said, like, how you were scared or how you felt, and you just said yes.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's what we need to be doing. Every time we're asked something, somebody sees something.
There's a reason for that. And it's because and you and I had talked about this the other day, or I think yesterday, that we had just decided, I think it was in 2024 for me. I was just going through a really rough period with my other business and my job and all that kind of stuff. And I just got to a point where I'm like, I am so tired. Like, I don't care what I do. Nothing is working, you know? And I just felt like God was telling me, it's because you are trying to do it by yourself. You're not letting me do the thing, do what I do best, right? And I literally fell to my knees in my room, just crying. I was like, I give up. I surrender. And so I promised him that I would, when a door opened, I'd walk through it.
Yeah.
And if there wasn't a whole bunch of, he's not the only one that opens doors. But if there wasn't all this confusion and mess and all of that, then I knew that it would be from him, because, he's not the author of confusion. So I knew that, when those doors open, and I asked him, like, if I'm not supposed to walk through the door, then close it and don't open, don't let me try to open it again. So that's what that's how I can walk through, even though I'm afraid, and scared. So
I love that you share that, because it's easy to tell people that's just do it, But you shared the whole process of what took you through to the other side of it.
It's not easy.
No,
not easy at all.
Sometimes people see things in you that you don't see, and and that makes you scared too. When people are like, "No, but you should do it."
Yeah,
because I've always been a makeup girl. I've always loved eyeliner. I got in trouble when I was a kid trying to sneak and wear eyeliner because I couldn't get it off. But I remember my aunt was like, "You should do other people's makeup." And I was like, well, when you start thinking of the different complexions and all those things, that scared me. But I was like, well, maybe it is something, because more and more people were asking me, because people would see me and they'd be like, could you do my makeup or whatever? And I'm like, oh, really? Okay. And I started doing other people and different complexions, because that was the one thing I was worried about. But then I took classes too to really learn how to even do Caucasian makeup. And what was funny is I was in the class, and how they have people switch up. They didn't want to work on me. I had to go with the teacher, but I didn't have a problem working on them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, this is teaching me more, and I can have even more clients. You guys are limiting yourselves. This is an opportunity for you to have somebody that's different in your class. And they were scared to death.
Wow. Wow.
So. It's interesting.
Yeah. Your eyeshadow, though, I'm looking at you, talking to you, and it's like it looks like so many layers. I don't know if it is that many layers or it's an illusion. Like,
it's different. It's what you would call a gradation, I guess. Okay. But yeah, it's the different colors. I was messing with her palettes and my palettes.
And a gradation. I've never heard that.
Yeah. Well, that's like a graphics term.
Okay.
That's something else, because I've always been in art, period. As well as in my other job or whatever. I do graphic design and things like that. So I think it was just kind of like, instead of it being on a canvas or on a digital thing, really faces our canvas as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just an extension of, I guess, the artistic ability that I've always had. So
When I was in the chair with you when you were doing my makeup, and I was Danielle, I was so quiet for a minute, and I was like, and and that's not me with you guys this whole week, right? Or every time you're with me, I'm like, you know? And so it must have been like, what is wrong? Is she like, am I doing something wrong? And then all of a sudden she said something to me, like checking in. And I was like, I was so relaxed. Like, it was the most, good. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I was sharing with you guys how important it was for me to have a specific hair person, makeup person, and stylist, because I don't want it's the energy that's near my body, that's touching my body in any way I don't want it, you know? And so, like, with you guys, like it's been incredible to just feel like, okay, there's that calm that I get to have with someone like taking care of me, and I know that they're looking to make me look beautiful, but not just look beautiful, but feel beautiful and like relax in the moment. And so, like, when you were doing my makeup, I was literally I was telling Danielle, I was like, I wasn't even like, I was past the sky, I was in the universe, like, you know, there was like out there, like, woo, and she just brought me back. I was like, whoop, back like grounded.
I'm sorry.
I know, you should be.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you had gone on.
That was the best meditation I've had in a long time, you know. And then I was sharing with you, Lisa, I was like, okay, well, when I go and I get my lashes done, or go to get a massage, or something where I cannot have my phone in my hands. It can't be my nails, because I can get away with sneaking a touch of the phone here and there with my nails, you know, but it has to be like my eyelashes or a massage, or like you were doing my makeup. I need to know that I can't talk either. And then it forces me to shut down, because there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're focused on who needs you present, and you can't open your eyes, so you can't be on your phone. So it's the most relaxing feeling and time I'm able to be in that space. So it's such a blessing, you know, I mean, like in more ways than one. And I really hope people understand the value of what you guys do. There's so many layers to it, right?
I love that. I love that feedback too. I think we all need to, as women, we need to find what's that me time. Yeah. Like, if it's getting your makeup done, if it is getting that massage, or if it's, I don't know, even if it's like going golfing, or whatever you need to do, you need to find that thing. For me, it's always been makeup. I was like, when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna have some kind of a makeup artistry business, not even really realizing what I was saying. I said I wanted to have a spa, and I went to the spa, and I got like the what is a seaweed wrap, and then, you know, you go into the hot tub and everything, and I was like, this is heaven. I want to be able to just walk in and be like, yes, I want my mani-pedi and my and I was like, one of these days, that's what I'm gonna have. So it was like, thinking back, it was kind of part of my dream, but it's just kind of like evolved into helping women in just the makeup artistry side of it, which is fine.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I think creatives are just, I think creatives in general are always trying to make things better, more beautiful, better, just in whatever that art form is, right? So, like, for me, even like styling, because trust me, I didn't always dress like this. Like,
really?
No.
You did?
No. No. When I was
actually, I'm surprised by that.
No.
Like, you weren't the risk taker in high school?
No. I was very, because everybody used to always say I had to wear dresses when I was in school. And because I had gone to a Christian school, and then when I went to where we had to wear dresses and skirts and stuff. And then I went to public school when I was in 10th grade. But I still wasn't allowed. My mom would not allow me to wear pants. She was like, no, because if you, and you know, understand my parents are a whole nother generation older, you know. And so she's like, if you have to dress, that it means you have to sit up straight. You have to, you know, make sure that your legs are closed with, you got a dress on, so you're going to pay attention. So that was the whole thing behind that.
They had a whole plan.
They had, and so people at school used to always talk about, like, is it your religion? Why you wear dresses all the time? I'm like, yes, the religion of Rosina. like my mom, like, you know, and
That's a pretty name.
So, thank you. But so then it was like I was so used to just wearing dresses and stuff all the time, and my mom used to dress me in like old, you know, older clothes, not, and it really wasn't until it's gonna sound crazy, but more so when I separated from my ex-husband.
You were like, I'm finding me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really what it was, is that I had really tried to be somebody else for other people so long.
Wow.
And so when I separated and when I was trying to find myself, I found myself through, you know, like how I wanted to dress and all, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like, this is what I'd really rather wear. And I just really got more into it. And then I just like I didn't even start getting tattoos till I was 40, you know? So just the more edgy things, that's me, but it's also a way for me to just a I guess expression.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a way for me to express myself.
Absolutely.
You know. So.
And well, I mean, that's what stood out to me. And you were like, I'm not a fashion stylist. I'm like, yes, you are.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Like, yes, you are. You know, and you're like, okay. I was like, I think when we were at the table, so we were sitting at the table and we were in this little group and you were to the right of me and all of a sudden I looked down and you had like your phone it was all decorated and stuff, and then you had like your little jewelry on your arms and your this and that, and then talking about I'm not a fashion stylist, and I was just like, and I just started pointing stuff out. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. What are we talking about here? And you were like, oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, maybe I could do this. You know, I love these glasses you're wearing, by the way. Like, I keep like, ooh, they're very, very cool. Very cool.
You.
Yeah. So let's talk about what you do outside of, if it's okay, because you are incredible with designing spaces and doing incredible. I mean, just absolutely incredible with designing spaces.
It's funny you said, because when you were talking about making women making women smile and feel beautiful and stuff, that's how I feel designing with my florals. So yes, I own a floral design firm, and so when I first started the business, and I just celebrated 8 years last week.
Woo! Congratulations. Let me put my wine in an unladylike place.
You go.
So yes, and it went by so fast.
Wow,
But
it does.
and when I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, you really have come a long way. Because when I look at some of the stuff I designed earlier, I was like, child.
Yeah.
But and I've even gone, done coaching and stuff like that, which I never would have thought. When I first started, I never wanted to do a lot of the stuff that I have done.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know. To be honest with you, when I started designing with a Christmas wreath, when my kids were babies. They're 27 now. So when they were babies, I wanted them to have this fabulous Christmas. I wanted to do, and when I went into the store, I'm like, I don't like these, I'm like, I can do this, and so that's how it started. And then when I separated and me and the kids moved, I didn't have time. They were so busy with school and me working and stuff like that. I had to put it aside. Well, then when they went to college, my daughter was like, Mom, why don't you get back into it? And one of my good friends, Jennifer, she was like, girl, you need to just make this a business. And I'm like, really, Jen? She was like, yes, make it a business. Why not? So I made it official and everything, because she and Janelle, my daughter, just pushed me. And so I love it. That is my piece. So designing, I could just sit there and just make and make and make. And I'm in a whole nother, it takes me, like you went somewhere, it takes me to a whole nother place. And the challenge is every time, and I have never made a design alike.
Wow.
All these years, I have never, the recipe might be the same, but the design is not. It's really even hard for me to make two things exactly alike. If I, when I have to make a pair, because you see things just differently. You know what I mean?
In that moment.
Yeah. And so I'm into, even with my jewelry, even with myself, my own things, I like unique things. I like to have things that nobody else has.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
So that's how I did my design business. So I would never make something for you and make it so that she could buy it too. You're going to have your thing, she's going to have her thing. Because I feel like the design should tell your story. So y'all can't have the same exact
We can't
story.
twin?
No. Even twins. I have twins.
But they say Bobsy.
I have twins, and they are
They wanna
very
be
different. You know? So they have different stories. So I feel like how you design your space really speaks to who you are.
Absolutely.
So even and I've moved from just residential to B2B. So designing corporate spaces and things like that, because I call it like I'm filling in a gap that a lot of businesses, they just have the space and they just want to run their business. But you don't realize, like, even your employees, like, this is where they spend most of their time, you know?
Yeah.
And then when you have customers come in, it doesn't mean that you have to have flowers all over the place but you should have something that makes people feel welcome and remember you. You know, that's what brings people back, and it makes them think about how you've paid attention to detail. So if you've paid attention to your space and stuff like that with detail, just think what you're going to do for me as your client.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's incredible. You know, a lot of times we're not giving credit. And when I say we, I don't mean any of us, but society is not giving credit to artists, creatives, innovators, like all of the people that, you know, make people think differently, inspire, bring new ideas, new concepts, you know, things that didn't exist, they brought it to life. Those are all the people, and yet they are not taken seriously, and the things that they have to go through to be taken seriously, because it's something that people aren't used to. Sometimes the psychology of it and all of that, you know, it just mind boggles me. Because it's so obvious how important these people are, but yet they're not treated that way, you know? And so, like, us as artists and creatives and coming up with something new and going to explain it, I mean, you get met with so many challenges and blank stares and faces, like, what is this person, you know, what are you doing? And until it's like a gut punch, it's like, but that person who has been bringing that, there's so much that they had to go through to get that across, where, they're in, like, it's just wild, that all these super important people, you know, like all these artists, what is it? Picasso was recognized after he died, wasn't he? You know?
I mean, nobody is, you know, is this genius or expert until way later. It's like people have to. You might have been onto it a long time ago, but it's not until later that they're like, "Oh, that was really brilliant."
Yeah, because you don't miss it till it's gone. And because we take so much for granted. But I think even, and I noticed it just like even in the floral design business that I'm in, and I've talked about it a lot with my friends and other business women, because when I tell someone that I'm a floral designer, they're just like, "Oh, you get the O," you know, or you think that that just means that I'm just this, you know, I'm just going to Walmart and I'm going to
little petals around.
I get the same thing with web design.
Yeah.
Oh, my cousin does that.
Or my niece.
My niece. You know, my niece does that too. Yeah.
I think people just
They don't see the value.
They don't see the value. They don't see they don't see all of the behind the scenes, the work that goes into it, you know, and how much time it actually takes you have to source, you have to, you know, you have to curate all of these things to make something beautiful. Just even with you, like to make. You have to know what she's wearing. You have to know. You have to do all of this research and stuff to know what you want.
Her skin tone, everything. Yeah. And the same thing with companies. I mean, when you're doing their brand or whatever you're doing, you have to research what's out there and how she can look unique or how the company can be unique.
Yeah. Right. So to give a little perspective, like through like what we've just gone through with the person who designed the set, the person who built the set, so that we had a builder for the wall, we had a set designer for the design, and for our green room, we have a green room and a dressing area and all of that, and then we have you, the makeup artist, and you, the fashion stylist, right? And then we also actually have a remote graphic designer, and all of you guys as artists at some point, either one or two times or multiple times, we're communicating through this whole project on, okay, well, what are you going to have her wearing on the set? And then the set designer was like, okay, well, where's the wall going to be and how's it going to be so I know how to do this? And actually, you know, the video team as well was talking to the fashion team or the set team. And so these, the collaboration that exists with not just anyone, right? Because you're high level, you guys, right? And so, like we talked about how someone says, "Oh yeah, my cousin does that" or whatever, right? Okay, that's great. They're probably, you know, learning and this and that, or they might be really good and they're not being taken seriously either. True. But the thing is like when you're high level, you know that all of these conversations get to happen, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm facilitating that and having you guys in these threads communicating beforehand, right? As well, because as a creative director, I'm doing that too. So there's so many pieces to it. Right. And so like people should take that very seriously when they get to hire someone like yourself to do these things. The same thing would go into like the floral design aspect of how many times you need to communicate. And like if the makeup didn't look right with the clothes, and the clothes didn't look right with the set, and the set didn't look, and the green grass grew all around and around, the green grass grew all around.
You're sitting in this gold chair. So think about if she had given you something that really clashed with this gold yellow chair and, you know, the wall behind it or whatever. Then it just wouldn't work. People would be probably paying more attention to the fact that it's just something's off. Something's off.
And they don't know what it is, but something's off.
But they're not listening.
Right.
You know.
And it makes them tap out too. And I talk to people about that with the algorithm. People will scroll faster if something's off.
Yeah.
Can we have some more wine? You guys,
would you like some more?
I would like some more. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Let me pour you
some more wine.
All right.
It's good. I told you.
I love it. Thank you, Leslie Frelow of the Wine Concierge.
We talked to her earlier too.
The wine. Wait, is it Wine Concierge or
Wine Concierge?
Oh, but no, the website, the wineconcierge.co. Okay, and no matter where you live in the States, make sure that you know that you can get some from the Wine Concierge as well. Doesn't matter. So I'm curious, you guys, like, what is a memory that each of you had where being creative, like, really just saved you in, like, a time where you needed to, like, express yourself, right? Like, is there, like, a moment that exists where you're like this, made me feel really good, or you went out in the wilderness and painted something. I don't know.
Well, I have my memory of being a brown-skinned, dark-skinned woman in makeup. And at the time I was a teenager and I was looking in the magazines and I wasn't seeing myself. And, you know, I would go to the store and I would try to buy those products. And then when I would put them on my face, they would look ashy or whatever. They just didn't work for me. But then Iman showed up on, I think it was Vogue. It was one of those big magazines that we were never in. And I held on to that Vogue. I held on to all the ones, the Beverly Johnson, you know, anything that they were in. I held on to it and I looked at it and I checked out how they did their makeup and, you know, trying to get, go to the store. And when Iman came up with her own makeup and I bought like my shade and I was just so excited to go and be able to have a color, because at that time they didn't have the shades that they have now. I mean, and it still didn't happen until Rihanna came with her 40 shades of Fenty. And that just happened just a few years ago. So just to think about what they had to do in order to make themselves presentable for those pictures, they had to actually create things behind the scenes, because those makeup artists didn't have their pigment, they didn't have their hues, they didn't have their blush colors. So there was a lot of work that had to be done from the 80s on, and I just that's a memory that I will always keep. Is finally seeing someone of my shade or darker on a magazine cover.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
And I remember all of them talking about it during that time.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah,
It was
and still
very
nothing
big.
being done when they talked about it.
No.
Like, they talked about it.
It was big for her
Yeah.
to have her own makeup
Yeah.
company or makeup line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's amazing. She still looks beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my
She
God.
is.
She's beautiful.
Man.
Yeah. But we all look good. White, black,
Yeah,
and
every hue, you know,
Yeah.
is represented, and
Yeah.
it's just such a wonderful thing now to be able to just go into different stores and being able to buy the makeup for. My kit has every hue in it. Like
Yeah.
I can, I've done makeup for one of the palest women, all the way up to, you know, women that are darker than myself. And I have that in my kit, and it's only because now they're making the colors instead of having to mix the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I love that. I love it. What about you?
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of a memory. There are things that I have been really proud of, you know,
Yeah.
and where I've challenged myself, where I've never done it before. I'm going to challenge myself, and I'm like, wow, you really did that, girl. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things was she is my biz bestie. She was getting married a couple of years ago, and she actually does what I do. So we are both floral designers, but she was getting married, and of course, she did a lot of her centerpieces, but I'm like, you can't do your own bouquet. And so and she's extra like me. And so I did this absolutely huge bouquet for her. And it was gorgeous. And I was just really, I was blown away at, you know, what I was able to accomplish. And I realized that, like, I didn't want to hold myself back anymore from that. So, and then the other part of it for me was I decided to be a coach, because I too did not see women or men that look like me showing up in the floral designer space like our counterparts.
Yeah.
And it was pissing me off, like, for real. It was really pissing me off. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, because I know so many women and men that are floral designers that design beautiful things, but we're either selling them under, you know, what they should be sold for. We don't believe in ourselves enough that people, you know, will buy our things at the price that they should be, or we're just trying to sell to whomever so that we can say, but you're not making any money because you're selling at cost to get, you know what I'm saying? So it was really making me mad. And so then I decided, I'm like, you know what? If nobody else is going to do it, then I'm just going to get out here and do it. And there had been someone that was coaching, but she had pulled back because she had gone back more into her nursing and things like that she was doing. And so it's not that it never happened, but just never on the scale of others.
Okay.
Right? And it was just, I'm like, why do they get all of the credit when we are just as good, if not better?
Yeah.
So that's how I started coaching. And so I coached for a couple of years, and we became a family. But what really touched me more than anything, I was like, I'm like, God, I just want to make an impact. I just want to make an impact, you know? And they have gone on to do amazing things. You know what I mean? And so that is something that I will never forget, that time period with them.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy you guys are here.
We're happy to be here too.
Happy to be here.
Another cheers, please.
Yes.
I was like, is she going to extend her arm?
So you're a creative too?
Yeah.
I am, yeah. I think so. I think we definitely on this project have established it for sure, if ever. Finally have gone after the biggest dream I've had for years. And it was a long time coming, you know. It took me a while to find this space. And when I found this space, I knew that it was the right space. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I needed. I knew who I wanted and who I needed on the project. And at the same time, figuring out funding for everything was the biggest mindset hurdle that I've had to get through, right? Because it's always mindset, right?
Right.
Yes.
Because like through this whole project, it's like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, and then something hits. I don't know how to do that, and something hits, you know. So when you know this was like God given, like placed on me. It's something where it's like, okay, well, I know what podcast production does. I know that you can create content, mass produce content through conversations. I know that I love having conversations. I know that I love being able to see people's greatness and help them see it clearly and the steps to get there faster. I love showcasing that, introducing people to other people, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so this was the best way to do all of that in tandem, you know, all combined, right? So it, you know, no matter what came up for me, and y'all saw a lot of what was coming up. Woo!
Yes. Yes.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's like, well, that's whatever that is, it doesn't matter because we're still doing this, you know? And that's the biggest thing, I think, that if you really have a vision on your heart, on your spirit, nobody else understands it because they're not, and people say this all the time, they're not supposed to. Well, no, it's not just that. Like, they don't understand it because you literally have something that didn't exist. If it's that special to you, then maybe, yes, podcast exists, but the way like this is going to unfold, people are going to see this is the first way it's existed in the way she's done it, right? Just as the other podcasts that have established their lane on that, it's their own way, right? And so I think that there's so much that people can get, you know, all of us can get caught up in with saying, okay, it has to look a certain way to move forward. But the fact of the matter is none of that matters. You still got to move forward, you know, or, you know, so that's otherwise like that's where depression lives and all this other stuff, because confidence doesn't come from other people. It comes from you, like the choices you make, and it's not the wins. It's not the failures. It's the fact that you did what you said you were going to do to yourself, right? You told yourself, I'm going to do this, and you did it. So for me, I think that, you know, this is just really, really special to be able to have these conversations, like how we named it the Sandbox Collective. It's because I want to play in the sand with my Sandbox friends, you know.
I love it.
Hang out. We're Sandbox friends, right? We were hanging out, you know,
Yeah.
but we're doing business and we're doing all these things. And it should, and that's what creatives want to do. That's where they thrive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love it. And you know, having the experience of people that believe in you And you never know where those people are going to come from, too. And that's a surprise. Like I told Kate the other day. Kate is our set designer, you know. I told Kate the other day. I just met her a few weeks ago through one of our videographers. I was just like,
really?
okay.
Oh, I thought you guys had known each other for a very long time.
No, Darrell introduced. Darrell's behind the camera over there. He's behind the camera. Okay, Darrell introduced me to Kate, and so I just met her, and she went and just came in like a whirlwind and just whipped all of this in the green room and just saw my vision, believed in it, and just you know. And what's incredible about that is I was telling her the other day, I said, you know, I knew my dream was going to come true. I was like, I knew I was a star when I was this tall. Like, you know, people ask me, how did you get to believe in yourself? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I always believed in myself, you know, like I know there's people who didn't, but I did, you know, but anyway, like the fact is though, you don't know how it's going to unfold still. You don't know who's going to be, you know, it's going to happen. Right. But so I got she was a nice surprise, right? Like I got a new Sandbox friend. Like you're interesting, you know?
She helped you to brand this, like that's so very important. It's like now there's a level that you'll always have to be at, but you already have it kind of set up. So all this has branded you as the podcast queen, right?
I don't know about all that, but I'll be the Sandbox queen.
Sandbox queen.
But you know what? Yeah, okay, bringing it back to y'all. And you know, it's funny because just so you guys know, if I'm smiling and you're saying something serious, this has gotten a little bit to me. I'm like, she was being serious a second ago, and I was like, my face doesn't feel like it's in the right position for this conversation.
Yeah. Thank Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you so much.
I feel like Leslie, like with
Wine
what
Concierge,
she did, the Wine Concierge, like she really has shown up. Like it's almost like
she's
her energy is here. Yes,
yep, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It
Yeah.
is.
What she said about us on the laptops.
For some reason, and you know, we've been to many events where Leslie physically is not there, but she sends her wine, and it's like she's there.
She's there.
Yep. I don't
Always
know how to
good.
explain it, but yeah.
It's always good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool. So I don't know if the camera can see your Blinged-Out Boot. That's what it's a Blinged-Out Boot.
Yes, I had to bling it. Yeah, I had to put it on there
it.
because it's ugly. When they gave it to me, I'm like, y'all don't have black? She's like, no. And I'm like,
Were they just out of black?
They're
or
like,
something?
you're
No,
not
they
supposed
just
to be
didn't have
fashionable. You're just you're supposed to be healing.
listen.
But why can't I do both though?
Thank you.
So she
Like,
made it
why
heal.
can't are you gonna
I
sell
had to-
some of these now? I'm for real.
Girl,
Like, why can't you
listen,
sell Blinged-Out Boots?
I'm like, this
Blinged-Out
is the
Boots.
strap. I know this is the strap that y'all are gonna see whenever I wear anything. So that's the strap that's gonna get. Yeah, my mom and my kids were like, really, and I'm like, yeah, really, because otherwise it would not be me.
Am I
No,
going to
it
be able
wouldn't.
to wear it? I'm not going to be able to wear it without it. So
No,
You're gonna miss the bling, but not the boot.
she won't
No.
miss the boot.
this boot is. I'm ready to let it go.
But do you ever decorate your shoes? Now that I'm seeing it on the boot, I'm wondering if you ever like change up shoes that you buy. Have you ever played around with that?
I have not, because I usually just like my shoes the way they are. You
Yeah.
know? So no, I haven't.
That makes
But-
sense.
But yeah, I do like some bling. Always at my dad used to call me Diamond Lil.
That's cute.
So yep.
I'm trying to think of like early memories I had about like, you know, like directing type of stuff, you know, things like that. Production wise, I can't think of anything. Oh my goodness. I was in this theater club when I was 14, and they had like this drama class or club, I can't remember. I think it was a drama class. And they had told us we had to like lip sync to a song for our assignment. So I go up on stage to lip sync the song, and I'm finished, and I get off the stage, and my friend in the audience was like, "You weren't lip syncing."
You're just like,
And I'm a horrible singer. So I was up there like that Little Mermaid for a whole 5-minute song. dog.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
all
that's
learn
when
what
I
our
decided to
limitations
direct
are.
more. Right. Oh, so okay. So before we start like wrapping up or whatever, I want like you guys to share a little bit with the audience about what you have going on, like what where they should find you, all that kind of stuff, but a little bit about your heart, soul, feelings of like your business, and you know what I mean, what you want them to know about you and where they can follow you, kind of thing. I'll start with you, Danielle.
Okay. You can find me on daniellefisher.org. So super easy. But I'm just so excited about my future. I just retired from federal government. So yay. And so now this is the first time that I have the opportunity to do what I love. And this is what I've been praying for, And so I am really, this is a branch off of my Creations by Jimmy's Daughter. But I love it. It's fun. Girl, when I went shopping for you, that was like, oh, okay, I need this, I need that, and so
you
next
were so
time,
excited. I love that
because I love it, like, because I already can see, and I think that's the thing with creatives too, and that you can already see what other people can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll try to explain things. Yeah, I'll try to explain things to people, and they don't get it.
Like, no.
Yeah, and I'm like, but you can't see it, but I can see it. Like I can see.
Just believe me.
It's gonna be so cute.
Yeah. So I'm doing. I'm looking forward to doing more. Styling, and definitely more installs and brand activations with my floral design.
Okay, explain brand activation.
Brand activations are like when sometimes they'll do like they'll have a special thing where a special event for a particular brand, or the store is just opening, or things like that. So some famous brands, they'll have like a booth somewhere. They'll have these pop-ups. That's been a new thing in the last few years to have these pop-ups. So like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So what do you want people to hire you for right now?
You can hire me for styling. If you like the way this beautiful woman looks.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, let's show the earrings better.
Yes.
Let's make sure everything's
Yes.
It's all a package.
And I will say, the more extra you are, the better. Because that's just where I'm, and I think that's how you and I connected.
Yeah, because I'm extra too.
Yeah. And I knew that, so I knew that about you. So I'm like, oh, that's not going to be hard, so that makes it easy. But also, I'm also looking for, the corporate brands or amenity-driven residential communities that are looking for to elevate their space, their community, their, to drive more people there, and to feel like it's home, that kind of thing. Even businesses that want their employees, want their customers, everything to feel like it's home.
Yeah, I think this day and age right now, people that want their employees to stick around, focusing on things like that, it's highly important. Some companies are catching on and some aren't. And
because I think the employees get forgotten, and it's like, but they're with you more than they're with their families.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And these newer generations, they know that. They recognize what that means, and they're not having it.
They're not, they will hop and skip and jump.
They're like,
to
we'll
the next.
just all pile up in one little room and live there. We don't care, you know? Like, because we won't be treated that way, you know? They understand connection's more important than 8 hours somewhere where they don't care about you.
That's right. They gotta like what.
Yeah.
And my kids are in the generation before this current one, but even them, it's like, I don't like it, I'm quitting. I'm like, you know what I mean? And they'll move on to the next thing.
And it's so inspiring to me. There's a lot of like people from generations, you know, that will complain about that and say it like it's bad. And I'm like, you're jealous. Like, that's what I see. I'm like, all I see is jealousy all over you. And you should be like, you know, this is like, you know, this is what I would have wanted. That's great that things are shifting in the right direction. Now, this is what I wanted, but you know, like, you know, that kind of thing. Because, like, that's amazing that they do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life is short.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and you only get one. And so I feel like, and that's one of my worst fears, is to live my life without living. And so that's been like my mission, you know, in the last couple of years. And that is really where I'm headed. So if I don't, every customer is not for me, and I'm not for everybody, and I'm okay with that.
Well, you're for me.
Yes.
Hope you don't fire me.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I'm hanging on by a thread. Going over time today. What about? Wait, did you give them where they can find you?
Yes.
Okay, my bad. See, well,
It's the wine.
You pour my glass.
DanielleFisher.org.
I feel like,
Danielle
have you
Fisher
noticed
.org.
that she has a higher tolerance than we do?
Yes, I do.
And she's sitting here watching us like, I
She
see
likes to
what's
see us
happening.
become chatty patties.
Yeah, like I'm catching what you're putting down here. As long as you're having a good time, that's all that matters. Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Your turn.
Yes.
For me, I'm bringing my two businesses together. So I have the branding and marketing business, and I've always had the Vivid Glam, but they were kind of like separate. Whereas, like for a CEO and someone who is a founder of a company, and you're doing like events and photo shoots and things like that, then I have the services of being able to do the makeup artistry and bringing in Danielle to style and things like that, so that we can be like a whole package and help you to look professional as possible, as well as bringing in videographers like Darrell to make sure that your branding is on point as far as the videos that you do. And then with the branding and marketing company, making sure that I am working with corporate companies that are sometimes they're not aligned in their messaging. You might have sales saying one thing, you have your financial part saying another thing, or all of them are supposed to be representing the company. So we really come in and help them make sure that they're aligned with their messaging, so that they can say the same thing, so people don't get confused. Because that's what usually is the problem with people's companies' messaging, whether it's a small company or a large company. It just gets where it's just kind of confusing, and people get misled, and then things happen, like a Target.
Yeah.
Even though they might have been trying to do the right thing, how the timing on it came out, it made people feel offended. Whereas they might have made a decision a long time ago, but certain people in their company were putting out messaging before the actual why came out. So that's what we come in and help to do.
Yeah. Are they still going out of business right now, or what?
I don't think they're going out of business, but they having a very hard time. So that's the kind of things that the branding and marketing agency that I have, that's what we help people to do. But we also help like during these events, and this is fun for me, being able to come in and do your makeup and work with one of my besties here, and making sure that you have the look that you want to help you with your brand. So that's amazing. What I'll be doing.
That's amazing. I'm like really interested in the whole thing that you shared about what you do for companies, because I put myself in that, like, visually, like imagining all those different things and the complexities that must be involved in getting them all.
Yeah, you have marketing, you have sales, you have the actual CEOs. Everybody is supposed to be representing the company. You have to make sure they all have the same branding, the same messaging, the same marketing messaging, and a lot of times they don't.
And you're a creator, and you guys are solving these problems, these real life problems that people can't really wrap their mind around, but businesses that people can wrap their mind around need people like y'all.
Yeah, because it's just like, you know, you can, when you walk into a space, you know, and you know something's off, but you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You it's like just something just doesn't feel right. But that's what I do best. Like it's almost like it's like an automatic thing. I'll go into different spaces all the time, and I'll just sit there, and instead of listening to whatever's going on, I'm saying, oh, they need to do something. I can't turn it off.
I'm the same way about eyebrows. Yeah. Ooh, that eyebrow needs to be wet. Why is it way up here? It should be down here.
But that must make you feel better if like you're in a meeting and they're not being like respectful to you or something like that, and you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna let you walk out of here with that eyebrow like that.
I mean, that's the fun part of it. But I mean, a lot of times people don't have the imagery that they need in order to sell themselves.
Yeah.
You have
and sometimes, and the fix is not always, it's not hard for us.
Yeah.
People assume that the fix is hard or that it's difficult or it's complicated or it's whatever.
It's expensive.
And it's not necessarily true.
No.
But
it's just not their zone of genius.
Just,
it's
exactly.
yours. Yeah,
exactly.
it's yours. Yeah.
That's why you bring us in. And,
Awesome.
and then we just tell you what you need to do.
All right. So website?
Vivid Visual Solutions.
Vivid Visual Solutions.
Or VVSOL.com for short.
Okay, awesome. And we're going to put all that in the descriptions everywhere about you guys because everyone gets to know you and, get to reach out to you and follow you in all the awesome places and experience your amazingness. And I just wanted to, before we close out, say thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Anytime.
It's been awesome.
I really appreciate you both. And you did my makeup, you did my
and
styling,
we appreciate your brilliance, your vision.
Yes.
You are a visionary bringing all this together, you know, and you brought people together to create something really special. So
and you see
should give
things in
yourself
people
kudos.
that we don't necessarily like, you know.
Yeah.
You saw something in me that I would have never thought about. So I appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad that you trusted that because I couldn't have done this without you. I have to have a stylist when I do big things, and I actually haven't had a stylist in years. I think I told you that when I asked you to be my stylist. I have not had a stylist in years, and specifically, I don't ask people to do stuff unless it's like a gut punch, you know. So that's what happened, and I'm like, okay. So thank you. Because I love my outfit, and I know I'm gonna love the others. And I feel like
Stay tuned, y'all.
Yeah, right. Stay tuned for all the outfits and all the makeup, you know. So yeah. So anyway, cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Thank y'all.
Yes.
All right. To Leslie.
Leslie. Thank you, Leslie.
All right.
Thanks,
bye.
Leslie.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
Okay, Sandbox friends, that's it for today. In the meantime, head on over to the Sandbox Collective Podcast.com. And also make sure you check out our information in the description or the show notes all about our sponsors and our guests below. See you next time.